Yo, what's up, TFM Nation? It's me, the TFM Monster here again. Okay, so I'm gonna update my tier list now that Divine's Deluxe Arc is done, or Season 1 at least for Divine's Deluxe Arc, or at least Divine Season 3. But yeah, anyway, we're entering the finale of Divine's Deluxe Arc in July, and I feel like it's gonna have 13 episodes as well. And then after that, we're gonna proceed with 15 episodes per season. I think that's the plan for Cardfight Vanguard, and yeah, I feel like we're gonna see new characters as well after the Divine's Deluxe Arc. So yeah, anyway, I'm back with my tier list. Let me show it to you guys. All right, so we're back on the tier list. So this is my old tier list, so I'm gonna update it again. All right, I'm gonna renew some stuff here because from what I remember, I was like, all right, I overpraised Will Dress season 3 so much, but then I remembered it was like it was good. It was a good season, but it wasn't a strong season finale. And plus the characters are great. Obviously the characters are great, but like I'm still like Yu is still not one of the best main characters out there that's been ever written so far. Like I feel like Yu is very, I feel like he's the weakest main character I've seen so far in Cardfight Vanguard. But anyway, yeah, I Will Dress season 3, I feel like I overestimated too much. So yeah, for that alone, I'm gonna put it into the good tier. It's not okay, it's not mid, it's not okay, but it was good. It was a good season. I think from what I remember, I rated it an 8 or 8.5. But overall, it was fine. But me, I overpraised it too much. Now that I've rewatched Divine season 2 again, along with Divine season 1 with my friends, as per the uh, the reaction videos that are about to come out with my friends, I pulled them to watch along with me. So yeah, Divine season 2 is definitely on par with Divines because it's these two seasons aren't going to be completed without each other. So Divine season 1 for me is still better in terms of establishment. Divine season 2 lacks on that establishment because we got more fights, but I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm saying that it's way more fast paced. That's why that's the lacking part. But still, we got a very strong backstory establishment with all these characters connected with each other. So looking back on Divine season 1, I was like, oh, so they did plan this out. So I was like, yep, okay, you know what, it was peak storytelling, it was peak writing. I was like, yep, it was good. So yeah, Divine season 2 and Divines are on par with each other, but to me, Divine season 1 is still the best. All right, let's put GZ on the okay tier. All right, I'm not gonna put it in the mid tier, just like this V series. Okay, I'm gonna put some respect on GZ or Gize, whatever you want to call it, because sorry, I was not right now. Ever since I went back home to province, I'm kind of sicky today. Like I said, I'll put some respect on Gize. To be fair, I actually enjoyed this season. Okay, to be fair, I enjoyed it. So that's why I'm gonna put some respect on it. And then Neo Messiah, I'm gonna put it a bit higher than Overdress. That's it. But close enough. It was close enough to reach okay. Now that I'm reflecting on it. So yeah. Anyway, Will Dress season 1. I feel like it's in this one. Will Dress season 1 is, I think, out of all the 3 seasons of Will Dress, season 1 is still for me the best. And then comes season 2, and then season 3 is pretty much the weakest. So yeah, I would say it's not better than G Next because I enjoy G Next way more. So yeah, especially, but when it comes to animation department and the art styles, it's not it, chief. So yeah, Will Dress season 1 is by far better when it comes to art style and animation department. But I'll respect G Next for its character writing, story, plotline progression, and it's way more cohesive, and it's way more like it has a more streamlined story. It has a story to tell for this season, and they introduce new characters that are actually very relevant for the upcoming season and for this entire season. So I feel like it's a good writing overall. So that's why it's higher than Will Dress. Will Dress season 1 is good. It's really great for me. Entertainment purposes, I feel like it's great. So it's not peak, it's not divine, but I feel like it's one of the best seasons that I've ever watched for Yu Yu's era. I feel like that does about it. This does about everything for this new list. I'm not gonna renew everything or revise everything that I'm seeing. Like I said, we're getting a lot of Divine series right now. All right, we'll now proceed with the one and only Divine's Deluxe Arc. Now, Divine's Deluxe Arc, I feel like now that we're done. Okay, let's put this. Now that we're done with Divines, we're done with the wishes. We're now done with all those shenanigans. We're now done with the supernatural elements. This time, we're entering the character writing, especially for the main character Akina. Akina feels like is the most shallow main character. He's not selfish. He's so selfless. He's too nice. He's too kind. And he needs to find something for himself, not just to be not just to do something for someone, not for himself. That's the thing that this season is entering, and that's what I like about it. We're entering Akina's character, and not just Akina. We're also entering. This is like a subplot. We're also entering Erika's character growth. This time, finding her own desires, her own wish, just like Akina, because we all know that Hikari or Erika, the future Hikari, is the MVP for Divines entirely. That's why I'm really happy that we're diving right in to Erika's character. Character writing for Erika or future Hikari in Divine season 1 and season 2 was peak writing. Especially in season 1, she is the MVP. She is the GOAT. Without her, Akina will not survive. And season 2, without her in season 2 as well, it also like prolonged the story for the fated ones and then destined ones. Like we've established more characters, and yeah. So this time, because both of their wishes are so selfless and not for themselves, that's why I'm like, both of these siblings are definitely doing everything they can for this person and then so on, this person and then the other person. Like literally they're doing this for their sake, not for their own sake. So yeah, their wishes are extremely selfless, not for themselves but for other people, the people that they care about. And that person that they care about is none other than their siblings, both of them. Like Akina is doing this for Hikari and Hikari is doing this for Akina. Like seriously, that is just too selfless and it's too kind. Like just be selfish for once. And that's what I like about these character writings for Akina and future Hikari, which is Erika now. Erika Myojo. This time in Divine's Deluxe Arc, I love that we're now progressing that. However, the plot is weaker. It's weaker because we're now just entering a more grounded story, just the tournament arc. Literally, that's it. But other than that, I enjoyed this season thoroughly, and at the same time, Akina is finally, he finally has something that he wants to do for his life, and that is to stand next to Nao Senpai. And that right there is a budding romance, and I honestly would love to see a romance aspect for this series. It has never happened before, but if we do somehow get a very canon ship, unlike Aichi and Korin, which are all just teases, unlike who else is out there? Chrono and Toka, Chrono and Kumi, whatever you wanna ship. Shion and Arm, like seriously, these ships were not canon. Honestly, they're just teases. And also a ship of what else is out there? Yu and Mirei. Like seriously, we need a canon ship. And I hope Now Senpai and Akina's ship finally is canon, and it's gonna be the romance that we all enjoy and love. Because I saw the people that are on social medias actually love the ship of Akina and Now. I do as well. I do it. I do too personally. Like seriously, these two need to be together. They have to be together. Like honestly, the mentor and student relationship is coming to an end now that they're like almost standing next to each other, because now Senpai is semi-pro, or should I say or all right, let's just call her a pro now, because she is in the deluxe arc. She is in the deluxe tournament, and Akina is entering to become a pro so that he can stand next to now Senpai, and this time they're gonna be rivals, which is also the same situation as Kagetsu and Ruka, which are the new characters for this season, and I actually love Kagetsu's backstory. So does my friend. She actually enjoyed Kagetsu's backstory. That was her favorite episode, episode 10. And I love Ruka, but we need more character from for Ruka, because it wasn't progressed for this season. I mean, it's not her season. It's just she's just there for the backstory, and we need her character writing, character progression in the final deluxe arc. And then Suzune. Suzune is I'd say an okay character written for this story, but I feel like she is written just solely for Suo, because Suo has been there from Divine season 1, and that's also a character growth for Suo. That's why I love the characters that are in this season finally showing off their development from previous seasons, and that's why I love this season overall. Plus, we're diving right into the main character. We finally got to see Akina doing things for himself, not for someone. Okay? And also at the same time, we got, I mean, obviously, as dense as he is, we all know for a fact that he does love Now Senpai, and Now Senpai does love Akina. Like seriously, it's basically the same as Kagetsu and Ruka. I don't know about Ruka to Kagetsu is, but I know Kagetsu is in love with Ruka, or at least admire her, obviously. But yeah, it's in the same situation. Like Kagetsu is in the same situation as Akina. So yeah, the difference is Kagetsu didn't pursue Ruka. So yeah. Anyway, Suzune, I'd say, like I said, is an okay character, but overall is a good addition. So yeah, and yeah, I love the small arc for Suzune, and then yeah, other characters from the D series, D era, Overdress and Wildress, Raika, Mirei, Megami, like these characters are back, and yeah, Michiru, I love all of them. I love that they're back. Plot is weak, character writing is good. Animation, art style, like I said, top tier. Kinema Citrus, Studio Gem, and Gift Animation cooked with this season. So I'm excited for July. That is the final part for Deluxe Arc, Divine's Deluxe Arc. Alright, I'll be rating or ranking Divine's Deluxe Arc. Of course, the Divine category. I feel like I enjoyed Divine's Deluxe Arc more than Stride Gate. Although I do enjoy Stride Gate, I just feel like I have a bias for Divine's Deluxe Arc, or at least Divine season overall. But yeah, like I said, this is my own tier list. So yeah, enjoy. These are my tier rankings that are updated for now, and yeah, we'll get to see the conclusion for Divine's Deluxe Arc. And yeah, like I said, this is just a small update. I yapped too much for this Divine's Deluxe Arc season, because I needed to address the things there. And like I said, if they did somehow you know, finally confirmed the ship of Akina and Now Senpai, I would have rated this a 10 out of 10, but I didn't because they didn't do it. So it's a 9.5 out of 10. Close to perfection. It's just that the plot is weaker. So yeah, that's it. And I love the fact that, I can't predict on who will win, especially for the group A. I know Mirai will win. Obviously, she's best girl since like overdress, will dress, like yeah. And then I don't know about Now Senpai and Erika though, because I love both of them. Both of them, Erika and Now Senpai, especially Erika. Erika needs the character progression. She needs this. She needs the development because she has been too selfless. She needs to do things for herself this time. Not for Akina, not for anyone, but for herself. Okay? And then as for Now Senpai, she's still aiming to be a pro. She's still aiming to be a strong card fighter. That's why I don't know who will win for these two. I know Gi will lose, so I don't give a shit. But I don't know about these two, Erika and Now Senpai. Now that I know Now Senpai lost, I'm heavily depressed. I'm so heartbroken because it's like Akina and Now Senpai can't stand next to each other now. Like they're not in the same stage anymore. Like they're not at the same level. It's like the student has taken over his mentor. So yeah, unlike what Akina said, he wants to stand next to his mentor, that is Now Senpai. So yeah, it's just a shame. But I love that Erika won because she needs this. She needs this for herself, not for anyone. So yeah, she finally found what she wanted to do, and that is to aim and to become a pro card fighter as well, just like Akina. They're literally siblings, man. So yeah. Anyway, I love it. I love this season overall. But like I said, it's not perfect. I'm just saying that it's an S tier because um, the entertainment, it's very entertaining, like honestly speaking. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is all for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's like scuffed on my voice because I have snot. I don't know why, for some reason. Like I'm very sick. Not very, but like my nose, I have like a runny nose. So yeah, I'm gonna address this because there's someone that commented about my my critique about the V series, the V era, about Aichi being gay. Like I said, that's not my main point. Okay, let me address it again. That's not my main point. You have to pay attention to what I said. Okay, you have to. Okay, I'm not gonna swear. I'm not gonna curse. All right, let's be polite. I'm not gonna say it again. All right, I'm not gonna say it thrice. I'm gonna say it twice. Okay, for the last time, I didn't say because Aichi is gay. If he was gay in the beginning, I'd respect it. Okay, but they made him gay, unlike before in the OG series, and I don't think it's in the manga as well. They literally butchered his character. Not just him, but also other characters out there that I know and love, like Kai. Seriously, Kai is supposed to be one of the strongest card fighters out there, but he is on a losing streak. What the fuck? What the fuck was that writing? That's just dog shit, bro. That's so ass. That's why I hate this series. So yeah. Anyway, I gave it a mid on its first half because I'm like, sure, screw it. Like I enjoyed like its first half of this first half. I know that sounded weird, but yeah. The first part of this first half is like okay, it was alright. But yeah, it's like a reimagine of everything. So yeah. And Aichi is just it's not my guy, man. It's not the guy that I know. It's not the character that I know and love. And that's not the character that I respected. Like seriously, that's just shit. I think from what I remember, Aichi in the V series, as you can see, my memories are fucked for this series because I really hated it. Aichi in this series always fucking wins. Huh? Not well, I mean not always if my memory is correct. Not always, but like most of the time. unlike in the OG series. He loses and he develops, he becomes stronger. Like, as time progresses, as time goes on, he grew stronger. Alright? He developed. When I rewatch Asia Circuit, you'll know what I mean. He is going to lose again. Just because he won the tournament in the season 1 doesn't mean he's already the strongest card fighter out there. Alright? And that's when Ren is going to prove him wrong. Alright? Don't let your ego boost you. I'm not saying that Aichi has a big ego that he's going to win against Ren. I'm just saying that, I mean, also because his deck changed, but doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, because of those arcs, it just shows that Aichi is very flawed, and that's what makes him perfect. You know what? You get what I mean? What makes him flawed is what makes him perfect. Alright? That's what I love about Aichi in the OG series, not in the V series. In the V series, he's fucking ass. He's shit. Alright? Not just him, but also Kai. And other characters out there as well. Like Koji Ibuki. I mean, some Koji Ibuki I like, but it doesn't matter. It's just shit. I actually still prefer the G Ibuki. But yeah, anyway, that does it about it. I feel like that clarifies things a lot. Alright? I'm not saying about things about him being gay. Alright? Just like what happened in Overdress. Like, Yu is cross-dressing. Like, what the fuck is that? Is that what overdress meant? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just shit. So yeah, if you started it like that, like I said, if you take a look at the rating from Overdress season 1, it's just so ass. So yeah, and then when you take a look at Divinez, holy shit, they actually cooked. The writing is peak. No fucking weak ass dumbass writing. So yeah, like I said, the writing is the problem. All right, hire good writers, and that's what I'm saying. They hired good writers for Divinez. They absolutely cooked with Divinez. But what happened in the V series, we don't talk about. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that clarifies things a lot. So yeah. Anyway, once again, last look on my tier list, tier ranking. So yeah, screenshot it if you want, whatever you want to do. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing you on the next one, which is the Divinez DELUXE Arc finale. So yeah. Anyway, peace out.